Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So, I want to say I'm excited for this, but I really wasn't. But, in all fairness, it looks a lot better on there than it does in real life, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, maybe. So, today we're playing with R. We moved to the letter R, and we're doing Revolution. So, is it Revolution? Makeup by Revolution? Is it Revolution? Or Makeup Revolution? Or, I'm sorry. It says Revolution, Makeup Revolution London. But whether it should be under M or R, I don't know. We're putting it under R because, well, that's just the way we're doing it. So let's go through what I'm wearing so you can see. I have quite a few things, and to be fair, when I was looking at how much I have, I really don't need it. Number one. Number two, it's not. I just now took the tape off of 5 palettes. 5. There's an act. Lovely. So, I don't know why I bought them. But here we go. So, foundation. The Lancome, y'all. I am so close to being done. I mean, I am scraping this Karen Glow. For concealer, Natasha Denona High Glam concealer. I'm wearing it in N4. I'm trying to get this used up too. I set the under eyes with the By Terry. I set the rest of the face with the Bare Mineral Pro. For bronzer, you knew I was going to pull out my Makeup Revolution. Y'all, this thing is so dang old, but it's still kicking. It kind of reminds me of the Marc Jacobs, not in tone, not even in formula. It's just big. There you go. I'm not gonna lie. Is it good? Yeah. Does it work? Yes. Do I like it? Yes. I even like the tone of it, to be fair. Like, it goes perfect for me. And it's called Revolution Ultra Bronze. That's all I have on this. So if there is a color, I guess it's called Ultra Bronze. I don't know, but there we go. We got this. Then for blush, I was like, I don't have a blush. Then I remembered I do. I have palettes. Now, I gave my granddaughter one of these already, but I still kept this one. I think I gave her the little Rachel Leary one. I have another palette with it by Tammy and another one by Roxy, I think. I don't know. I don't know any of these I know her. I've seen a couple of her videos. But I used the blush in here. I didn't realize that it came with blush, bronzers, and highlighters, and then eyeshadows. But the blush I'm wearing is Rose, which is this one right here. So that is what's on my cheeks. So the bronzer, the blush. And then for highlighter, y'all, when I saw this, I was thrown back years. And it's so funny how years go, because I think, oh, last year, I'm like, oh, I've only been into makeup for like 2 years. No, I have not. I got back into makeup like 5 years ago. We're going to ignore the hair because, well, it's hot, I'm sweaty, the dry shampoo ain't doing it, and it's now dried my hair out. I don't like that dry shampoo. I'm not getting that again, even though it is cheap. But anyway, this. Do y'all remember this? Strobe lighting. 3 strobe highlight palette. I believe this was to replicate Hourglass, right? So I am wearing the pinkier shade today. And I will say, at first, I was like, oh, this is old, it ain't working. But then when I turned the lights on, I was like, oh, we're here. Is it as good as Hourglass? No, it's not. But does it work? Yes. And here is my thing with dupes. I don't believe there's dupes. I just don't. I believe there's things that are maybe, like, kind of the same type of thing, but not an exact dupe. You can't. It would be illegal to dupe something like that, So, but is it close? Yeah. But is it the same? No. And of course, the packaging is nowhere near the same either. Now, for eyeshadow, that's where I had a problem, because, like, I have so many of the eyeshadow palettes, and I wasn't for sure on how long even performed. I don't really like Revolution's eyeshadow formula, I'm not gonna lie. But for what it's worth, it works, and let me make this very clear, I love Emily Noel. I love her videos. she's probably one of my favorite, like, bigger YouTubers, because I feel like it didn't get to her head, which is so good. She keeps it down to earth and realistic and all that. So for that, I love. And I think for the brand and the collab, it's the best that it could be. You know what I mean? We're not talking like she did a collab with, Too Faced or Tarte or, that kind of formula. She did a with Revolution. And does the formula work? Yes, but it's just not my personal favorite. And is there anything wrong with that? No. But it is some people's. But it does do the job, and the price point is there. But I have the Revolution Makeup, Revolution London, the Emily Edit, the Once. I never got the Needs. I really wanted that one, but I never found it. But I did get the Once before it was discontinued at Ulta. So let's go ahead and get started. The first shade, for eyeliner, for the top, I use the black in the Charlotte Tilbury, and then for the lower lash line, I use this cream one, the metallic shade, just so we know. So the first shade we're going to go into is Prayer. We're going to start with it. And I do like this palette. Like, I like the color story and all. I really do. And again, for the formula, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. But no, Makeup Revolution is far from my favorite formula, for sure, I don't like the formula, to be fair. It's I don't know. Thing is that once you've played with, like, ColourPop, there ain't no going back. Let's be honest. That's one of your cheapest formulas you're gonna get. And once you try it, like, you're not going back. BH Cosmetics, of course, they're not around anymore, but you get my point. Like, there's just no going back. But these shadows do work. Don't get me wrong. If you have this palette, pull it back out, use it. Although I am wondering if it has hit its expiration, because a couple of these shades are starting to scare me. And I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, you all. A lot. And none of them have done this. Like, I hear people talk about melt palettes doing that, but... And maybe there's supposed to be sprinkles in them. I don't know, but I have, like... Well, it's really, I guess, just one. I thought it was two, but... One shade. It's called Corduroy. And it looks like there could be something growing in corduroy. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. Because it's not... I don't think it's supposed to have sprinkle... Or, like, sparkles in it. But I don't know. You tell me. But again, I used this palette a couple of times just to see, just to see. And it's just not my favorite formula. But I really do like the color story layout. Like, that screams her in my eyes. Like, she loves these shades. We're going to go into Cheer. But yeah, like, but it is, like, it all works well together. Let's just put it like that. But enough about that. Like, the color story itself, phenomenal. Beautiful. Love the names she chose. Like, the name shades are good. I'm using my Natasha Denona brushes. And again, I ain't a makeup artist, so take that for what you want. So I need shadows, brushes, all the help I can get. The tools, like, I need them to do the job for me because I don't know what I'm doing. But I will say that overall, I may have had to work a little bit using the shadows, but not too much. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm, like, struggling over here and the look turned out, like, nothing like that. I'm going back into that first shade, Prayer. But again, it's just because, like, I'll be honest, this just isn't, like, my brand for shadows for drugstore. But, you know, maybe you have the palette. Maybe pull it back out. We're going to go into pizzas and put it on the lid. And I do think that, like, the color story's pretty. I like the layout of it. And again, this is old, so it's probably not performing like it used to either. So let's take that into consideration, because how many years ago did she release this collab? 6, 7? So there's all of that to take into consideration too. So it could just be that the palette finally has hit its expiration. We're going to take that shade Cheer that I used in that outer corner. And the palette is an all-in-one palette for me. It goes light to dark, which I love, because there is a black in here, as you'll see in a minute. And the black actually is not bad, to be fair. The packaging is hard. It's nice packaging. But like I said, I love watching Emily Noel's channel. I'm not a fan of the other collabs either, palettes, so it's not like it's just us. That's why I'm saying it's the formula itself for me. Makeup Revolution, and I have issues with Makeup Revolution anyway. How they dupe people and stuff. I don't know if I like that. Or not dupe, because they don't dupe, but how they try to pretend like they do. And it's almost always a letdown, to be fair. Because even though it is inexpensive, like, if you're not going to use the product at the end of the day because it's not what you thought it was, or it didn't perform the way you thought it was, it's still a waste of money. We're going to go into Eve Rose, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner to brighten it up. But yeah, and if you loved it and you like the formula, that's wonderful too. Like, I'm glad. Me, like, I like to have an inexpensive brand for sure, and again, that's ColourPop for me, but everybody's different, and maybe this is more Revolution you can find at more places. I don't know. But I know that it's not bad, but it's not like the greatest in the world either. We're going to go into the dark and early shade, this black. And I'm going to line the top lash line and bottom lash line. And you can see, like, this is black. And I do like that there is a little sprinkle of color. Like, you definitely have, like, everyday looks in here. Neutrals. But there's a nice, even amount of color, too. It's not all one way or the other type of thing. And I'm just stamping that. Ooh. Right up on the lash line. Just making sure I get it in there. This is the perfect brush for this too. It's so tiny, so small. It's flat. Now, I got an angled brush from Sigma today, because I got my Sigma order. And I do want to try it. It is small, but it's angled, so I don't know how I'm going to get along with it, but I am going to definitely give it a whirl and try it. just in case something ever happens and I can't get my hands on this brush anymore, which granted I have 3 of them. But like makeup, you know, you gotta have your backups because you just never know what's gonna happen. It may be a brand that you never think would go anywhere, and boom, they're gone. And there goes your favorite product with it, you know? Okay. And then we're going to take that brush that I used for Cheer, and we're just going to take that same shade and sort of make sure we don't lose that color on the lower lash line, but maybe help blend that black down a little bit. I will say this ain't the best mirror either, but again, it's Makeup Revolution. I think that the price point versus what you get, it's worth it. And I haven't tried their formula in quite a while, so they could have very well changed their formula. I don't know. Oh, I got my Too Faced order in too, and I ordered their pillow. See, I told you I order these things like crazy. Look, I have their new lip balm. Got a new one of that because mine was almost empty. I was telling you about this the other day. And then just the original pillow balm. I got it back up a bit. And then I got these 2 shades here. The Cranberry Crush, which is like the holiday wine that was in the kit last year for the Christmas, the little ones. And then they need to come out with that Spice Storm shade. But I also bought the pink mint shade. Smells like mint, smells like cranberry, self-explanatory. But I'm wearing just the red one today, and look at that. You do not feel the glitter. And I put it on right, look at, oh god, that is so pretty. I ain't even a red person, y'all. I don't even like the color red, right? I don't. But somehow, the way this formula is, like, this ain't a shade I'm going to wear at night to nourish my lips by no means. And I don't have lip liner on, and I'm sitting here talking and talking. And it's just melting into the skin, giving me this nice minty feel, kind of plumping my lips up. In love with that. In love. Okay, for the mascara, we're going to go in with this Valentino. I need to use it up so I can open up my big one for the top lashes. Oh, the brown Benefit wore pretty good yesterday, y'all. I thought it started to smudge, but it didn't. But I thought it did. But what it was my eyebrow pencil that I was using. I know, right? I was getting ready to panic. So it hasn't smudged yet. I'm still gonna keep trying it though. To put it to it. But this one here has been put through it. No smudging. No flaking, no nothing. And it looks as good as it did, like, from beginning to end. Love this mascara. Love, love it. But that Benefit one had me, feeling myself yesterday. I was kind of shocked on it, to be fair. Really did. And the brown is a perfect brown. Like, it's just gorgeous. Now this is pretty much dried up, so we can't judge this right now. But even with it being almost gone and almost dried up, like, it is still a gorgeous mascara, like, gorgeous. But you'll see when I go to open the new one, oh, the beauty, it just sings. Because y'all know I don't wear lashes, like, there's just never going to be a day for it. There's not. And I've come to accept it. Not that I'm not going to keep trying. Because, you know, I'm not giving up completely. But I am sort of like just waving a flag. Waving the white flag. I surrender. So give me the good mascara type thing, you know? But I'll still try to do falsies whenever, I get the time and stuff. Because I do wholeheartedly do believe the saying that a pair of false lashes will make the look 10 times better. Like, I believe that wholeheartedly. So one day, maybe. But for now, I'm just waving the white flag. I surrender. Give them my good mascaras. And I'm so sorry about the air conditioner. There's nothing I can do, you all. I mean, there is buy a silent one, I guess, or move. But neither one of them are coming to be an option for me, so I don't see. It's kind of like I just gotta deal with it, unfortunately. But this is the final look using Makeup Revolution products. Overall, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I mean, what do you all think of this brand? And not just think of them, but like, have you used them? Do you care about their products? Do you like their products? I'm just wondering. I think that it is just okay. Fine. Gets the job done. And that's that. But that's the price point that it's at too. So can you really be mad at that? Not really. So, they're not coming and saying, oh, I'm the best. They're not doing that. That ain't what their game is, okay? They're not that. But they are giving you what you need to create a look, basically. But look at that lip, though. Again, pink mint. That is stunning. I love these things. I really do. They're so pretty. Okay. Anyway, I will let you go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day, but Sunday unless there's a new launch. Let me know what you think of this brand. And we'll continue on. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.